Guys, I am so excited about today's video because I am sharing with you a huge grocery haul. I am adding some juicing recipes to this video, some quick and easy meal prep recipes, and mason jar salads that you'll love. I can't wait to share it with you, so let's get started. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and do the grocery haul for this week. I bought quite a lot of veggies and I'm trying out some new stuff, so I want to share with you what I got. Starting here, we got some Stacy's pita chips. I've had these ones before, they're pretty good with hummus, so we're gonna be having those. We also have some quinoa here. I got a big thing of quinoa from Costco. And then we're going to be having some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm actually going to be cooking this with pasta, so that's why I bought those. And then we have celery sticks. I'm going to be juicing this. Lots of raisins. I love raisins in my salads, and they're also good by themselves for snacks. Okay, this is something new that I'm trying. It's called almond milk. So I used to get the almond breeze or something like that, but I realized that they have so many ingredients that are just unnecessary. This one just has 2 ingredients, and there's some stuff that kind of spilled on it, so ignore all those spots. But it just has filtered water, organic almond butter, Himalayan pink salt, and contains almonds. But you know, it's there's not a lot of unnecessary things. It is definitely a lot more expensive than the almond silk or whatever it's called, but I wanted to try to see if I want to switch to that. And then my son decided that he wanted to open the mushrooms, so we have some open mushrooms here. And then we have cheese strings. This is for the kids. It's just yogurt, I think, yogurt tubes. And then this is another thing that I have never shared with you guys. I love pomegranate aerials. So this is King Super's brand, but I love this. They're so good. I eat them by themselves, or you can also add them to yogurt. So I really like them, so I bought 3 of those. We got some cottage cheese, which I'm going to be using on salads and whatnot. And then I don't know why, but I bought a big thing of feta cheese. I don't eat feta cheese like that, but for some reason I grabbed this huge thing. I don't know why. And then we got some Kalamata olives. Now, you know I love my olives in salads, so we got a lot of those. And then we also got some mixed peppers right there. Here we have some blackberries, some raspberries, and strawberries. And I got 2 strawberries because I'm going to be making some sort of chocolate dipped strawberries with those. And then we got tomatoes. And then we've got some Kodiak waffle mix. So I've never actually tried this before, so I wanted to try it this time to see if I like it. I recently got a waffle maker, so I'm excited about making waffles. So we're gonna try that and see if it's good. So this one was more of an impulse buy. We actually decided to get it after we kind of tasted it. You know, those little ladies who like to give out samples. My mom saw it, she wanted to try it, so she tried it, and I also tried it, and it was pretty good, so I grabbed it. It definitely has some more natural ingredients, and it tastes really good, so I want to try this on some toast. Definitely love that it just has ingredients that you can pronounce. So yeah, I'll be trying this one. I'm gonna be getting rid of my other peanut butter that I have because they're not as healthy as this one is. Okay, so I bought this last time, and guys, my kids loved this. They loved this so much. They were actually just eating them by themselves. They didn't eat the other stuff, but they really loved the chicken and apple sausages. So I got 2 of them again that we're gonna be making. And then I got lots of fruits and veggies. So here we have apples, and then we have some avocados as well, some onions, bananas, and then I got some wings because I want to make wings. I got 3 of those. That Tillamook cheese, I usually get that all the time. This is kale. I was gonna actually juice this, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then spinach here. And then this is another thing that I'm trying as well. It's called That's It mini fruit bars. I actually tried one and it was pretty good. I also love that this one, the no sugar added, of course, and then they only have like 2 ingredients for each of those. So you can see like one of them is just apples and strawberries, apples and mangoes, and apples and blueberries. So these are definitely a good alternative for snacks, and this one is going to be for both me and the kids. So yeah, I really like this one, and I think I'm definitely going to be it's going to be my go-to. So that's one new thing. This is another new thing that I'm trying. Almond flour crackers. I have never tried almond flour crackers before, so I'm trying this ones. Last time, I don't know which one I bought, but I didn't really like it very much. It was like a rosemary thing of crackers, and I didn't like it, so I want to try this. Once again, simple ingredients that you can read. That's usually what I'm going for. This one has rosemary as well, but hopefully it's not going to be as strong as the other one was. But yeah, I'll be trying this ones this week as snacks, so can't wait to try that. And then you guys have already seen the Aussie bites. I love these ones. They're also another one of those really healthy snack options because they have just ingredients that you can pronounce. And then we have some cucumbers here, some tortillas for tacos. I'm gonna be making some shrimp tacos, so I'm excited about that. And then we have some brocolettes, or whatever they're called. Broccoli, the small broccoli, not the big broccoli, the small broccoli. Gosh, I'm tired, guys, if you can't tell. And then we have ginger here, garlic, coleslaw, and then these peppers, I loved them the last time that we tried them. I actually had them with hummus, and then we also tried it with the we stuffed them with some cream cheese and everything but the bacon seasoning, and it was really, really good. So I had to grab more of those. And then I got some beets. I actually want to juice this and also roast some for some power bowls, so we'll see about that. I got some radish and eggplants. These ones are going to be great for the power bowls as well. And then I love this soup from Costco. It is the broccoli cheddar soup, so I got that one as well. Okay, up here, guys, we got the kids toothpaste. This is the Tom's one, and then I have been loving this. It smells so good. I wish it came in a bigger packaging, but this is their body wash that I've been using. I love the way that it smells. So that's what we've been using. And then this is gonna be my first time trying this, but I wanted to change my my mouth rinse or whatever it's called, so I'm gonna be trying this one to see how it is. And then I decided to get some strawberry lemonade. I love strawberry lemonade. The first time that I had it was like at a restaurant, and then I've been trying to get the same thing, so hopefully this one tastes good, and they're organic, so hopefully it's an healthier alternative. And then We have some dates here. First time buying these ones from Costco. I actually saw a recipe where you can put some peanut butter in this, so I want to try this with that new peanut butter that I bought. I want to see how that's gonna taste. We also have some Cascade dish whatever laundry detergent here, and then I got the boys this for snacks. And then we got lots of fruits and veggies, mandarins, and then I also have some cara oranges. I actually thought those were, when I grabbed this, I thought they were grapefruits. I don't know. I thought they were grapefruits. So I have these oranges, and then I got these oranges right here as well. So I kind of, yeah, I thought these were grapefruits. And then we got some lemons. Let me go to the other side. Okay, so we're gonna do this side first. So these are all stuff that were in the freezer because I went shopping yesterday. But we got some mango chunks for smoothies, sweet potato puffs. I want to try this. This is actually going to be for the kids mostly. So we got those. Some mukimame. They look like edamames, but mukimames, I guess. And more mango chunks, dragon fruit. I definitely love this for smoothies, so we're going to be adding those to smoothies. We got some shrimp here, chicken breasts, this waffle cut fries. I love this one, so that's also going to be for the boys and me. And I bought something like this last week, the pop stickers. I love this one so much, so this is going to be good for lunch, like a quick lunch. So we have those, and then this is going to be for the kids. Sometimes it's so hard to feed them, so having something like this is just convenient. So I got them some dino shaped chicken nuggets and salmon, and then lastly this cherry berry blend for smoothies. So that's all for like frozen items. Okay, so now on this side we have some honey here. And then I got some chicken and vegetable broth, brown sugar. I'm trying out this new brand for white rice, and then I'm gonna be using this to coat the strawberries. The boys love it. I love it. It's so good. We got some potatoes, taco seasoning, mango, larabas, which I've actually told you guys about before. They just have 3 ingredients in them. So these ones are just the banana ones, which I love. So I got 10 of those. And then we got some granny apples. These ones are going to be mostly for juicing. I also have some other apples there, so I bought a lot of apples. And then we also got cantaloupe and penne pasta. And then I got a bunch of eggs and some, what is this, tomatoes. So that is it for the grocery haul for this week. I bought a lot of stuff that I needed, lots of veggies, so I'm excited about having all the veggies here for juicing, for power bowls and whatnot. So yeah, now I'm just gonna put everything away, and I'll actually do the snack prep and meal prep tomorrow because I am tired and it's really late already. But this is it for the grocery haul for today. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on the meal prep for this week by actually washing the veggies. I already shared with you guys in other videos that I like to use baking soda and vinegar to wash my veggies. They're just a really natural cleaning agent that you can use to wash them, and they do a pretty good job of removing any dirt or grime or preservatives that may be stuck on the veggies. Now in this case I only used baking soda, but you can always use vinegar as well. I am actually I want to try out this produce wash that I saw at Trader Joe's. I'm probably going to be buying it next week when I go there, but this time I just used baking soda because that's what I had. Baking soda just did a really good job, as you can see here, of just lifting all of those nasties that can be stuck on your produce. And I'm actually going to be juicing today, so I really wanted to make sure that my produce was really clean, since I'm going to be juicing and drinking it raw. So now that all of my veggies are cleaned, we're gonna go ahead and start juicing for today. Excuse the mess in the background there, okay? It was definitely a complete disaster day. So we are actually juicing some celery, some lemon, ginger, parsley, Granny Smith apples, and kale. My kids love the sound of this thing. I don't know if they love or they just get excited of it, because it kind of gets really loud when I'm juicing. And I'll actually link the juicer down below if you're interested in buying it as well, so be sure to check the description box for that link. But yeah, they usually get really excited about this, and then they'll Milo grabbed his pots and pans and started beating those up because he wanted to join in the instrument. Odari is asking me if I want to juice that orange, which we're going to be doing later on. And now he went over there and he started cutting it. They have toddler approved knife, guys, so just in case somebody is wondering about that. Anyway, I wanted to juice some green juice today because I really am trying to add more veggies into my diet, and juicing is one of the ways to do that. So in this instance, as I said before, I was juicing kale, apples, lemon, ginger, celery, and parsley. These are all they're packed in nutrients, so they're definitely really beneficial. So for these juices, I actually allowed them, they lasted maybe 3 or 4 days because I was drinking almost all of almost all of the whatever it's called, the mason jar. I would drink almost all of it in one day. So they didn't really last me that long, and I also didn't want them to last too long because then they kind of lose that, the benefits if you let them last way too long. Now with the pulp, since I had a lot of pulp remaining, I decided to actually freeze mine so that I can put them into smoothies later on, because this is where most of the fiber is. So I definitely didn't want to just toast those away. Next up, we are juicing carrots, apples, ginger, and beet. Now, I wanted to actually share with you guys some of the benefits of juicing all of these things together. One thing that I really love about beets is that they're high in fiber. Fiber can help you control blood sugar levels, maintain a healthy weight, and lower cholesterol, and also just stay regular in the bedroom, which sometimes can be hard. Carrots, of course, are really good in helping support your immune system. They reduce the risk of some cancers and promote wound healing and digestive health. They also help with vision. So it's so beneficial to consume all of these veggies as much as possible. And it's kind of hard to have all of them like every single day like we're supposed to. So juicing really helps with, you know, making sure that you're getting all of the nutrients in as much as possible. I just love how, you know, God has placed all of the healing qualities that we need in food, in plants, and I definitely have not been taking advantage of that, and I definitely want to do that a lot more now. So that's definitely one of the reasons why I decided that I'm going to start including juicing into my meal prep for each week, just to make sure that that I'm consuming the right nutrients. Now, I actually posted another video another time, and somebody was wondering, how come you're not losing weight? I definitely struggle a lot with self-control and also with consistency in this area. That's one of my biggest challenges. So that's something that I'm working on currently, on being consistent on a weekly basis with meal prepping the right foods, actually eating those foods, and also meal prepping things like juicing and stuff like that. So that I know is gonna really help me a lot more. Lastly, we are juicing celery, pineapple, oranges, lemon, and ginger. All seen the craze with celery juice lately, but celery is actually really good for you. It can actually help with supporting heart health, digestive function. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps improve memory, and it can also help with blood sugar management. People have actually been taking it mostly for weight loss purposes, which is it's also a good use for it as well. Pineapples are loaded with nutrients. They contain disease-fighting antioxidants. They may help with digestion. They can reduce your risk of cancer. They boost your immunity and suppress inflammation. They ease symptoms of arthritis, and they also kind of help with speeding up recovery after surgery or strenuous exercises. And lemons, as you all know, support with heart health. They help control weight loss and prevent kidney stones. They also help against anemia. So these things are just packed with great nutrients that we all need. Oranges kind of help with boosting your immune system. They help with making collagen, a protein that we need to heal wounds, and also kind of give the skin a smoother appearance as well. So combining all of them together just really amplifies all of those different nutrients and all of those benefits that comes with all of this. So I really enjoyed the juices for this week. They actually tasted really good and I love them. Next time I do plan on actually saving making a smoothie of the pulp instead of putting them like this, because it's a little harder to keep taking them out of the freezer. But yeah, that was it for the juices. Now we're moving on to salads. This week we're making mason jar salads to prep for the week. So the first salad that I'm making is going to be a BLT salad. So I already shown you guys the Parmesan cheese, romaine, tomatoes, bacon, olives, raisins, and then I'm also going to be adding some boiled eggs. Now for my dressing, I am using this Primal Kitchen Ranch with avocado oil. This one has some really great organic ingredients that I really like. Started with that as the base for this. Then I added in some raisins, the olives, Parmesan cheese, tomatoes, eggs, bacon, and then I added the lettuce at the top so that it doesn't get soggy. And this is how this looks like. It was really, really, really good. Next salad is a Greek salad, and for that I have Kalamata olives, feta cheese, some cucumbers, tomatoes, some power greens, roasted chickpeas, some more raisins because I love raisins, onions, and this dressing that I've actually shared with you before. And once again, I'm just starting off by adding in the dressing at the bottom, adding in those cucumbers, tomatoes, the raisins, the onions, chickpeas, and olives, and then the feta at the top. Now I didn't have enough space, so I just saved up my greens to add later on. So we're moving on to the first meal of the week, and I am making us some chicken sausages with rice and veggies. Once I got my rice water in the stovetop, then I'm just preparing the chicken as well, and I'm just following the instructions listed on the package. So once the chicken had cooked for a few minutes, then I drained the water out, and then I added in some olive oil and salt, and then I just cooked it for a few minutes until it kind of browned a little bit, and that was pretty much it for the chicken. Now for my veggies, I'm just roasting them in the same pan, added in some olive oil again for this, and then just added in those veggies in there. I also added in some mushrooms because I love mushrooms. Once the water for my rice had boiled up, then I added in some olive oil, added in some salt, and also added in my rice, and I cooked that for a few minutes. And now I'm gonna get some dishes done while I wait. And we're back on the stovetop, and my veggies are looking pretty good now. I made the mistake of adding butter to my veggies. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. It looks good, and then I just was like, maybe I could make it better with some butter, and I added that thing in there, and I regretted it immediately because they did not look the same. The butter just it did not work. So don't do what I did. Now once everything was done, then I just placed them in containers, starting with the rice, the veggies, and then the chicken, and this was the final product. Second meal that I'm making are some teriyaki salmon bowls. Wanted to try this for the first time to see how they would be. So I'm just cutting up my salmon into cubes, and then I'm going to go ahead and create my little sauce for this. I added in some honey, some rice vinegar, sesame oil, and all of this will be listed down below on the recipe because I don't remember the whole thing that I used, but I also added in some sriracha, and I didn't really have any garlic, so I added some ground garlic. Now to my stovetop, I am adding in my salmon, and I'm just going to cook this for a little bit until they kind of brown. My salmon did not really brown like I thought they would for some reason. They were just not as crunchy and crispy as I wanted them to be, but after a while I added in the sauce, and I cooked this for a few minutes, and once again it just did not crunch up like I really wanted it to, and like the picture showed it would. Maybe I made some mistake somewhere. If you can see, let me know. But once I cooked it for a few minutes, it was ready to go, so I set that one aside. this was pretty easy to do. I already had the rice, so I just added in my white rice to a bowl. I also kind of sauteed the mukimame that I showed you earlier on the haul, so I added that one in there as well. And then I added in my salmon. Not gonna lie, I did not like this bowl as much. I don't know what about it, I just did not like it as much as I thought I would. I also topped it off with some black sesame seeds, and this was the final product for that. And lastly, guys, we're making Buddha sweet potatoes. I'm actually starting off by cutting my sweet potatoes lengthwise, and then I'm gonna place them into the oven for 30 minutes at 390 degrees. I actually got this recipe from an app, so I will link that down below for you. Now, while my sweet potatoes are cooking, I'm going to roast some chickpeas. I'm just draining them, and then I'm just gonna rinse them up a little bit here. And then on a medium pan, I'm just gonna be adding some olive oil here, and then I'm adding in my sweet potatoes, and I will be seasoning this with some cumin, salt, and turmeric. After which I just allowed them to kind of cook a little bit and brown, and then I set those aside. In the same pan, I am going to be sauteing some spinach and kale. I am cooking a generous amount of this because they tend to shrink when you cook them. So I just sauteed this, added in some salt and some garlic, and that was pretty much it for this. And then all that I had to do was put everything together. So once my sweet potatoes were done, I just kind of scooped out the insides there, removed any of those little burnt areas, and then I just added in the kale and spinach first, and then I added in some of the chickpeas. And that was pretty much it for this bowl. Lastly, I just had to make a quick dressing. For my dressing, it's pretty simple, just adding in some tahini, and then some lemon juice, some maple syrup, and I just used some water to kind of help the consistency a little bit more. But yeah, this was a pretty quick and easy bowl. I really loved it. Very simple, vegetarian if you like vegetarian. So yeah, this is how it all turned out. Okay guys, so I've actually shared with you some new grocery store ideas you can try, new messenger salads that you might like, and some great meal and juicing ideas. So let me know which ones were your favorite down below and which ones you'll be trying for your weekly meal prep. I was actually planning on sharing some activities for the week, but I wasn't able to include that on this video. I will be including that in next week's videos, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.